Welcome to the home of the Purdue. The Boilermakers will put it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Akron Zips offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Hunt is in the air. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Purdue's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Motion from the back. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his man, it's Branch.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Gives it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tuggle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The play-action fake. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the... And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Purdue!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when the...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
it is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but it still counts as a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Give to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got it behind the line. It's Braswell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the pressure. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Zips will punt this one away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here comes the heat. He wants to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Pulls it in. It's Braswell. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beating.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. The give to the tailback. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Zips decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The give on the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Back open in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Card in the backfield. It's Braswell. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Zips are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. This time, it's complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Zips will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Got a man, it's Tuggle. At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down convert. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Pulls it in, it's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Here comes the option. They've got a long road. There he goes. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is a great job by the defense containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the Akron offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Patrick. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll go back to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Right back to the well.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Davis.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Off the play fake. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Patrick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Rides the back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Akron! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last run, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Looking for room, it's Braswell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. You get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Toggle. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Purdue.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Brings up third and goal.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time.
And the returner will be knocked down.
And the Akron offense will take over
motion from the wideout. The give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you've got to put something together, the last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead there.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. It'll be a draw. Brings into the open. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And that's a first down.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Brings up 2nd down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about